What if I told you the Roman Empire didn't collapse because of war, but because its money became worthless, and the same thing might be happening today? Ancient Rome controlled half the world. Its armies were unstoppable. Its roads connected continents, and its money was trusted everywhere. Rome's influence stretched across continents. Its economy connected millions of people. Rome used silver coins called the denarius. Each coin had real value. It wasn't just money, it was a promise that the coin held real worth, real silver. This made trade simple, because when people trust money, they trust the entire system behind it. It made Rome powerful, and it made the empire rich. But power comes at a cost. The empire was growing, but so were its costs. More soldiers, more wars, more spending. And that pressure kept increasing. Rome needed more money, but instead of earning it, they chose a shortcut. A decision that seemed small, but changed everything. They started reducing the silver inside their coins. They weren't creating real value, they were just creating the illusion of it. Less silver, same face value. The coins looked the same, but they were worth less. This is called debasement. At first, no one noticed, because nothing looked different. Shops stayed open, trade routes remained active. Trade continued, everything looked normal. But slowly, people realized the truth. And once trust starts to break, it spreads fast. The coins had less value. Trust began to disappear. And once trust is damaged, it's hard to bring back. Trade continued. Everything looked normal. And this is where everything changed. Not slowly, not gradually, but irreversibly. What once cost one coin now required 2 or even 3. The coins had less value. Trust began to disappear. Prices started rising. Goods became expensive. People started feeling it in their daily lives. Merchants demanded more coins for the same product. Rome tried to fix the problem by making more coins. The more they tried to fix it, the worse it became. But that only made things worse. More money, less value. More coins, less trust. This wasn't just an economic problem, it was a system failure. The system was breaking. The system was now feeding its own collapse. Soldiers were paid in worthless coins. Many refused to serve. Merchants stopped accepting currency. Trade began to collapse. Not suddenly, but slowly. People stopped believing, not just in money, but in the future. The economy slowed down. Confidence disappeared. Fewer transactions, less movement, less growth. Without stable money, everything started falling apart. The empire was losing its grip on everything it once controlled. Trade declined, power weakened. Control was lost, and slowly, fear replaced certainty. Rome didn't fall in a single battle. It didn't collapse in one day. It fell because its money lost value. Because when money loses value, history doesn't warn you, it repeats itself. Because history doesn't fail loudly, it fails quietly. Because when money loses value, everything else follows, and if that sounds familiar, you should be paying attention.